Slingshot pulled back, ready to snap. Lathan tensed, bracing for the blow, the swing toward his ribs the only move open. "Go ahead. Fucking try it." The guy punched. Lathan blocked, then mashed his fist into the guy's ribs. Lathan stepped back, watched the guy fold over, clutching his side. A plug to the ribs hurt, but it wasn't on the scale of a knockout. Someone who buckled from a simple rib shot probably only picked on women and the weak. When confronted with someone he couldn't easily dominate, this guy pussied out. Lathan turned to the woman sprawled on the road. She didn't quite wear the holy shit expression he expected, but she gaped at him with wide doe eyes the color of the sky on a full moon night. Flecks of gray twinkled in the irises. Her eyes drew him in, engulfing him in their depths. He swore he glimpsed a shard of heaven. His heartbeat shifted to a lackadaisical rhythm. His breathing relaxed until the metallic mineral tang of blood mixed with the garlic of her fear. She was injured, and still scared. "Are you okay?" His gaze locked on her lips to read her words, but she didn't speak. He'd read that telling a person your name put them at ease. "My name is Lathan." He knelt next to her, careful to keep the guy in his peripheral vision, and held his gloved hand out to her. She grabbed his hand with greedy strength. She sat up but didn't release him. "I'm a funny." His eyes read her words, but his ears heard nonsense. "I'm a funny?" Did she hit her head? Or was he not reading the words right? V's and F's looked exactly same. Vunny? A vunny? Didn't make sense. The guy lurched to his feet, reached into his shirt pocket and removed a yellow paper. Stitched across that pocket was the name Junior. Great. Somewhere out there was a senior who was probably just as big an asshole as his son. "She's none of business." Junior's volume was loud enough Lathan heard the essentials. He rose to his full height. He had at least 4 inches and 50 pounds on Junior. Still clutching his hand, the woman scrambled to her feet and hid behind him. He had a solid hunch that if she could, she'd open a door in his spine, crawl inside, and hide until Junior left. "She's standing with me, holding my hand. I'd say she's my business." Junior started yelling, the histrionic lip movements making it impossible to read any of the words. He jabbed the yellow paper toward her car. Answers. Lathan needed honest answers, and SMs never lied. The SMs. His heart skittered. He hadn't paid any attention to controlling them, hadn't needed to. For the first time ever, they waited, patient as a shelf of DVDs, for his attention. Whoa. What was going on? He'd figure it out later. Watching an SM of Junior's would take only a few seconds. He inhaled through his nose and let Junior's memory play in front of his left eye. He chased her down the hall. Her glossy black ponytail swung across her shoulders, its movement almost as sexy as the sway of her running hips. She ran into her bedroom, slammed the door. "Open it!" He put a sound of menace in his voice to disguise his satisfaction. He admired how she always ran, and when cornered, how she always fought. "Leave me the fuck alone!" She screamed the words loud enough for everyone in the house to hear. A smile pulled at his mouth, but he forced his face into a stern expression to convey his tone. "Don't cuss." "Fuck you!" He felt the wide smile slash across his mouth. Why did his father insist that he tame her? Her spunk, her spark, her spirit continually amused him. With a well-aimed kick, he busted the knob and charged into the room. She held her softball bat in a batter stance, prepared to slug his head off his shoulders and score a home run. 100% warrior to the end. God, he loved that about her. He rushed into the room, arm raised to deflect the blow. The bat cracked against his bone. Pain spiraled up and down his arm. She would have to completely incapacitate him before he stopped. He rammed forward, knocked her to the floor, and threw his body over hers. His weight was his greatest advantage in subduing her without really hurting her. He pinned her arms above her head. She thrashed and bucked underneath him. Twisted, gnarled anguish played across her face. She grunted and strained against his hold. Those perfect little sounds of pain, those facial expressions.